What's going on, everyone out there in YouTube land? This is Bondy coming at you with another Transformers Titans Return figure review. The figure I've chosen for this one here is going to be none other than the Decepticon Scourge. Now, Scourge is what can you say about him other than he is one of the most loyal followers to Galvatron. He basically third in command for the Decepticons after Galvatron was brought out or brought into it, right behind Cyclonus, and then there was Scourge with the sweeps. So now, guys, as you can see here, this is Scourge, and I can never remember the name of his headmaster, but here it is. I'm just going to show you a little quick glimpse. One thing I do really like about a lot of these headmasters is they did add a little bit of articulation to them. As you can see here, the Scourge has a little piece that pops up. It can go up and down, and that gives him that look on the top of his head that he originally had. But when you flip him over, he is very reminiscent to, I almost could say, the way Rumble looked in the G1 figure, in the G1 show. Just the way he looks, the color application, everything, he kind of reminds me of Rumble. But, again, guys, let's plug this back in. Here's Scourge. You got a nice Decepticon logo. Whoop, and there went his head again. Head doesn't want to stay on too. There we go. Nice snap in. And you guys can see, obviously, everyone comes with these guns that you can put the headmasters in and take and apply his gun into here, give it a nice little triple barrel for the gun. You know, whatever works. But, guys, this is Scourge. Nice articulation in the arms. The shoulders can go up, down, right around the bicep area. They can go in, bring up. Hands kind of go in and out. Just about your normal articulation for every figure. You can kind of move the feet a bit more with him for a reason, but I'm not too sure why. But I guess, I mean, if you're going like this, give him those nice looks, whatever you want to do with Scourge. But guys, I'm going to get into transforming him right now into his little space shuttle mode for you. So first thing you do, take the headmaster off. You want to bring the hands inside, just like always. Then when you've got that, there's little hinges that the shoulders are on. They kind of just go up, bring the arms in, and the arms just kind of sit there like that. They don't go too high, too low. They just sit there like that. Then, as you can see, if his legs were together, there would be the Decepticon logo there, but I'll show you how to do that in just a second, guys. Basically, right here, in the front of the shin, it detaches. You flip this piece all the way around so it looks like this, like flush against the back of his leg. Bring the toe in, or his toes in, bring the heel down. Do the same thing with the other side, flip around, toes in, heel up. Then what you're going to be doing, you can kind of see how this figure is going to be coming together, but one thing that I really liked about this is different. You pull down and twist around, bring the legs up and around, and there you guys can kind of see we're getting a little more into the sweeps look, the nice little Cybertronian jet that they were. So now you can see right here in his shoulder blades, there's kind of a little little port, and right here you can see that little piece that connects into there, and right in here it's kind of hard to see, there's a little blue indent where another piece right here will go into. So they both go in together and they should just lock into place. Sometimes you gotta play with the arms a bit. Bring the arms in just a little more. A little bit more up, down, around. Oh, come on. And you can hear everything just snaps into place properly. And there you basically have Scourge in his sweeps mode. In his little Cybertronian jet, the only thing you do, take the gun, put it there, and there you have it, folks. Gives him his very nice G1-esque look, where the head would still be, but obviously, you know, we have the headmasters, but the one thing, his cockpit can open up. You can take his little headmaster, bring the arms up, hands down, or feet up, arms up, and he just sits in there, and I don't know if you guys can kind of see him sitting in there now, but that locks in. Put this back, and then his other gun, there's a port on him right here, it just sits there, so you can have a nice little turret on the top of him, so he's got some firepower. And then even in the back, like if you look at the bottom of him, you can basically see how he would form. You can see the arms, the chest, the abs. It doesn't change much from the bottom, but basically being a shell former, as you wanna, if people wanna say it like that, he comes down and is a very, very nice paint application. This Scourge, I have the other Scourge from the Generations lineup that came, and I cannot decide which one I like better, and they are both absolutely amazing figures, very well done, I believe. I love the paint application on these guys. But as you can see, I mean, same thing, that is for Scourge. And let's just give him a really nice thing too that I noticed, which mine is missing in one. Right here is red, and this one is, they're supposed to be red as well, but mine's actually missing the color application inside of it. As you can kind of see there, kind of looks like a little eye, like eyes looking at you like, hey, what's going on? But then, if you want, easy thing, let's transform him back now, show you guys. One thing you do have to do before you can transform him back is make sure you take the headmaster out, and I'll show you why. Because when you bring the legs back down, and after they have been rotated so that they will fit properly, in here you can see how there's a long stick where you have to pull out, and you can kind of see where it goes, how it goes in like that. If you don't take the headmaster out, this piece will not be able to come up, and you will not be able to transform him properly. And it just snaps in place like that. Turn this again, bring the toes out. I was a little confused as to why they didn't have it on this side, but if you try it this side, his legs have to be like this. When you do it this way, the way they did their legs originally, his legs can basically be flush the way he stands, so that it gives him that nice pose, so his legs aren't sitting like this every time you try and pose him or do anything like that. Again, bring the arms, bring them down, hands out. And again, easy thing, hands down, feet up, little antenna thingy up. You'll hear it click again, guys, like there's a click that you'll hear. And then again, just take his guns, post and pull it into his hand. And again, this one you don't have to have on him, you can store it in on his back, so that he's got just his one gun. My head is a little loose for him, but it's an easy fix. So there you have it, guys. That is for Scourge, or Scourge, however you would like to say him. I like Scourge. And I mean, what else can you say? Very nice paint application. The original figure was very blue like this as well. Everything about him just is amazing. Being a shell former or whatever, I really like the details they did. I feel they could have put a little bit of this powder blue in a little bit more of him, so he doesn't look just bam blue, and a little bit of silver highlighting, a little bit of yellow. But other than that, this is one of my favorite figures. I could say, I mean, of course, the one that I just did for Blaster, who is just amazing. Like, yeah, I can't. What else can I say about this guy, guys? Other than, I mean, look at him. Just look at him. Alright, guys. This is going to be Bondi signing off for this one. And if you have any comments, likes, anything, leave them below. And I will see you guys next time.